Hello guys, it's me Zay, and let's play a game. You could either play this on Halloween or whenever the spirit moves you. Not a scary spirit, but your spirit. Here's how the game works. Players sit in a circle in a darkened room, like me. And then you listen to the storyteller describe the raw remains of a corpse. Each part is passed around for them to feel. In one version, a player is out if he or she screams or gasps with fright. In another version, everybody stays to the end, no matter how scared they get. Here is the story. Once in this town, there lived a man named Brown. It was years ago on this night that he was murdered out of spite. And here we have his remains. First, we'll feel his brains. Now, here are his eyes, still frozen with surprise. Here is his nose, and here is the ear. Round here is his hands, rotting flesh and bone. But his hair still grows, and his heart still beats now and then, and his blood still flows. Dip your fingers in it, nice and warm. That's all there is, except for these worms that are the ones that ate the rest of him. And if you want to know how to get these body parts, go look in the description and I'll tell you. Well, you'll have to read it. Now, here is another story. It's called The Girl Who Stood on a Grave. Some boys and girls were at a party one night. There was a graveyard down the street, and they were talking about how scary it was. Don't ever stand on a grave after dark, or one of the boys said. The person inside will grab you, pull you under, and then kill you. That's not true, one of the girls said. It's just a superstition. I'll give you $1 if you stand on the grave, said the boy. A grave does not scare me, said the girl. I'll do it right now. The boy handed her his knife. Stick this knife in one of the graves, he said. Then we'll know you're there. The graveyard was filled with shadows and was as quiet as death. There is nothing to be scared of, the girl told herself. But she was scared anyways. She picked out a grave and stood on it. Then quickly she bent over and plunged the knife into the soil, and she started to leave, but she couldn't get away. Something was holding her back. She tried a second time to leave, but she couldn't move. She was filled with terror. Something has got me, she screamed as she fell to the ground. And when she didn't come back, the others went to look for her. She found her body sprawled across her grave. And without realizing it, She had plunged a knife through her skirt and pinned it to the ground. It was only the knife that held her. She had died of fright. She was literally scared to death. Now, let's hear a story. To all the hunters out there, called the White Wolf. The timber wolves around French Creek had gotten out of hand. There were so many wolves, the farmers could not stop them from killing their cattle and sheep. So, the state put a bounty on them. It would pay a hunter $10 for every single wolf pelt he turned in. A butcher in town named Bill Willems thought that was pretty good money. He started working at a butcher shop and started killing hundreds of wolves. He was good at it. Every year he killed over 500 of them. But that's still not good money. That came to more than $5,000. It was quite a bit of money in those days. After 4 or 5 years, Bill has killed so many wolves, there are hardly any left in that area. So he retired and vowed never to harm another wolf again, because wolves had made him rich. Then one day, the farmer reported that a white wolf had killed 2 of his sheep. He had a headshot at it and hit it, but the bullets didn't have any effect. Soon that wolf was seen all over the countryside, killing and running, but nobody could stop it. One night came into Bill's yard and killed his pet cow.